Welcome to this presentation of Dynamicweb marketing platform. Dynamicweb is an all-in-one business platform that utilizes content management, e-commerce, and marketing capabilities built on top of a development and integration platform. This presentation will focus on the marketing part of Dynamicweb, and we'll take a look at how we use our marketing capabilities to utilize all the information we have about visitors due to the fact that we have content management and e-commerce behavior collected in the same system. Also, we're going to take a look at how we can use Dynamicweb marketing platform to generate leads for our sales organization, and also how we can use all the visitor information and content that we have on our website to send out personalized emails with reusing content from both content management and e-commerce. Let's take a look at some of the things we can do. First of all, when we're doing marketing, users is a very important thing because everything is revolving around the user or the visitors. This is the user management of Dynamicweb, where we basically have all our users that are able to log into the system either in the back end or in the front end, or all our newsletter signups or all customers that buy something in our e-commerce solution. We can organize all our users using some groups in the tree structure. And what I can also do is I can use a concept called smart searches to define some segments. And what I do up here is, instead of organizing my users in groups, I will search users that have a specific set of properties, and I can use that to personalize some content. So what I can do is I can add some rules to this one, where I can take a look at all the information that I have on the user. Like, for example, the zip code is 8000, which is the city we are in, Aarhus. And I can also say I want to take a look at the country needs to be Denmark. And I can also add rules that is not user specific but behavior specific. Basically, I have some information on when did they last log into my website, which pages did they view or visited, did they see specific products. I have a whole range of information on their behavior on the website. I can also take a look at some behaviors in email marketing. Did I send them a specific email? Did they open it? Or did they click links or specific links in an email marketing campaign that I sent out? So I could search all users that reacted on a specific thing in an email marketing. I can also take a look at what products they bought in our e-commerce solution, or when they last bought something, or I can take a look at their loyalty points total and stuff like that. I can use this to create some segments, and I have some examples up here. I found users that previously did buy a mountain bike, and I also found users that previously bought a road bike. And my last segment is users that hasn't bought anything in the last month. So, and that's basically both these users. And I can use this information to target specific things in my email marketing campaigns or doing personalization on the website. Now I'll show you how you can use this information and these segmentations in an email campaign. First of all, I've created a newsletter that I want to send out. This is a bike campaign that I'm sending out. Basically, I'm just sending out an intro text, a list of mountain bikes, a list of road bikes, that is products. And what we can see here is I'm reusing information that I have in my e-commerce solution in my newsletter. So I'm sending out a list of mountain bikes and a list of road bikes directly from my catalog, so I don't need to cut and paste information. I'm also giving customers a voucher that is personal, that is generated specifically for each user, so it's unique, and recorded in the voucher system for use for later orders, and also just some more information and texts. So this is creating the email itself. I'm going to show you how it looks a bit later. In the marketing suite, in the email marketing, this is where I will set up the email. And the way I do that is I'm just creating a regular email. First of all, this is the subject. This location, it will state the name of each recipient of the email. So it would say, Nikolai Petersen, here are some new bikes for you. And I would send this out to all my customers. And I can basically select any group I have in my user management, or I can also make a list or send it out to all the users that I've searched. So I can send it out to users that hasn't been visiting my page for some time, or I can also send it out for users that had bought a specific range of products in my e-commerce shop. In this situation, I'm going to send it out to all my customers, and I'm going to take use of their purchase history when personalizing the content. So this is where it's sent from and to, and basically I'm sending out the page that we saw before, and that's basically it for sending up an email. I have some different possibilities in here. I can say I want to schedule this email so it's sent later, or I can send it right away. If we switch back to this page that I'm actually sending out here, that's the newsletter I showed you here. That's the page we're looking at. What I want to do here is I'm sending this email to all users, all my customers, but I only want to show the mountain bike section to users who did buy mountain bike products, and I only want to show road bikes to users who did buy road bikes previously. And vouchers is only going to be shown to people who did buy something at some point. I could have a customer in here that didn't buy anything, or they didn't buy any of these two types of products, so I don't want them to have this voucher. So, and I can do that by switching over to the marketing tab, and I have the email personalization wizard going on here. And what I can do here is I can say this paragraph and the text-based paragraphs are shown to all users, but the e-commerce related ones, they are not shown. And then I can say all the users who bought a mountain bike should get the mountain bikes section, and all the users that bought the road bike at some point should be shown the road bike section by clicking this one. I can also add new segments to this one, saying if I haven't bought anything for a long time, I could have a paragraph that say, please come back. That could be, it's a voucher saying, use this voucher to get back and get a discount on my website or my e-commerce platform. In this configuration, I'm basically the voucher is shown to everyone who bought a mountain bike or bought a road bike, but these two sections are only shown to users who bought either one. I can preview the combinations of that. So here is my email as it would look like if I didn't buy anything. I basically just have the text and some more text in here. Up here I can specify if I was a user that bought a mountain bike, how would the email look like? It will look like this. I get the discount or the voucher code, and I also get the section of mountain bike products. It could be a user that bought both things, and they would basically receive an email newsletter with both the mountain bike and the road bike section, and only one voucher code down here for a 10% discount later on in the situation or in the purchase process. So I can really target the subjects and the text in my email newsletter to users in a specific way. Also, with these newsletters, I have the possibilities of defining some automatic abandoned shopping cart emails. This is again a newsletter that contains a user's specific cart. So if they go into our website and put products into the cart and they leave it without checking out the cart and converting it to an order, we can send out a newsletter telling them, here's your cart, do you want to restart your purchase? And they can click inside the email and get into the website and continue with their checkout process. And I do that also using the email marketing capabilities. So I have here an email that has been sent up to send out the abandoned shopping cart. But as you can see, instead of selecting my recipients in here, I can select a list of abandoned shopping cart recipients. So I'm looking for users that are in the system that has a cart that they left within the past 3 hours. And what I do after 30 minutes, I'll send them a reminder saying, this is your cart. Are you sure you want to leave it, or do you want to check it out? And this, of course, will increase conversion rates quite a bit. So basically, I'll just do that, and I'll schedule an email like this to be repeated every 10 minutes or every 5 minutes, so people will get a reminder on completing the request. Another thing we can do with a marketing platform in Dynamicweb is generate leads. This is our own website, dynamicweb.com, and I'm going into the lead module, which is also found in the marketing platform. I've done some segmentation on the things I'm looking at. So I'm taking a look at all the visitors to my website that's from Denmark. And what I get here is a list of visitors today. I can see a number of page views, their engagement, that they have a shopping cart, which they don't have on our website. And then I can see what company they might be from out here. And what I can do is I can mark my users for, this is a potential lead. This is definitely not a lead, and I don't want to see this user or this company ever again. Or I can email the information about this user to one of my sales representatives. What I can also do is I can see all the specific details on these visitors. Where are they situated, or where did they come from? Did they were they logged in? What pages did they see actually? In what order? Did they download files? What products did they buy, and so on? I have all their previous visits from this specific users also in this list. So I have a whole range of information available on each of the leads. One of the other things we can do with the marketing platform and also utilizing all the information we have in our system is we can run a split test of our content. So I have my front page on my website right here, and I might want to see, can I write something more interesting text here that would reduce the amount of bounces that I have on my website. It could also be a test. Can I render these products more differently with another layout that would actually make add to cart more likely in the system? And this is pretty easily done. I have this page. Now I want to do some kind of split test on the behavior. It could be what products I'm showing, or how the products are displayed, or the text I'm writing. The way to do this is switching to the marketing tab and simply set up a split test. I'm going to choose a content based, and here I have different types of conversion goals I can measure on. So if I want people to go to a specific page, or adding products to the cart, or I want to minimize the bounce rate on my front page, which is the one I'm going to test this time, I can go and configure my split test and say I want to minimize front page bounces. And I have some things I can set up here. I'm not going to go into details on that in this presentation. So now I've basically started a split test, and what I want to do is I want to take a look at this one, and I want to create a variant of this text. So I do like this. That means I now have an original and I have a variation, and half the times users are going to be shown this paragraph, and the other half of the times they're going to be shown this paragraph. So I can go in and change this one and say, buy today, get 10% off, and see if this actually helps me keep visitors going further into the website. So that's a very basic measurement that I'm doing today. So what I can do now is I can preview my split test and see this is the original, this is the variant of the page, and basically now half of the visitors on my website will get one version and the other ones will get the other one. So and what I can do is on the reporting, I would be able to see the bounce rates and the number of views of each of them, and I can see the conversion improvement from one version over another, and I would basically be able to tell which one performs better in terms of bounces. So that was the last element of our marketing platform using split tests. So that's all for this session. Next steps would be go into our website to see the full feature list of the marketing platform, because I didn't show you everything here. If you want a demo, you can go also request that on our website, or feel free to get in touch by emailing into our account. Thank you.